Namaste children. I hope you are fine. In the last class we discussed about quadratic equations chapter. In that quadratic formula we studied how to derive the quadratic formula and how to use the quadratic formula to find the roots or the solutions of a quadratic equation. That is x is equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. That formula is known as quadratic formula. And today we are going to discuss now in this class nature of roots. Nature of roots. What type of the roots, as we discussed in the earlier class, real roots and unreal roots. Real roots when we get the unreal roots. So that is depending upon the value of b square minus 4ac. We have decided, we discussed about the real roots and unreal roots. That's why b square minus 4ac, that value is known as discriminant. Why it is known as discriminant? Because it is describing the nature of the roots. It is describing the nature of the roots. So what is the quadratic equation? General form of quadratic equation: ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0, where a is not equals to 0, and a comma b comma c belongs to real numbers. Then what are the roots here for this equation? X is equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So this is known as what? Quadratic formula. Quadratic formula we studied in the previous class. Now in the quadratic formula we have the value b square minus 4ac. This value is a negative value. If it is, then what we get? The square root of, if b square minus 4ac is a negative value minus 7, that is less than 0, then square root of minus 7 we get for square root of b square minus 4ac. Then what we get? It is square roots of negative numbers, which will give us what? Not real numbers, non-real numbers. Those numbers are known as imaginary numbers or unreal numbers or unreal roots we will study. So as b square minus 4ac, it is deciding the roots, types of roots. That's why b square minus 4ac is known as discriminant of the quadratic equation. As b square minus 4ac is describing the nature of the roots, it is called discriminant. So I will represent this with a letter called d. Therefore d is equals to what it is? b square minus 4ac. Now if d is greater than 0, the roots are what type of roots it is? Real and unequal roots we get. Nature of the roots. If d is greater than 0, roots are real and unequal. If d is less than 0, you can take, if d is equal to 0, then what? Real and equal roots. This is the nature of roots. Of the quadratic equation. If d is less than 0, that is, here we have three cases. D is greater than 0, d is less than 0, d is equal to 0. If d is less than 0, that is negative values, then unreal roots we get. So as the nature of the roots of the quadratic equation is depending on b square minus 4ac, that's why this is known as discriminant. That is, if d is greater than 0, the roots are what? Real and unequal. If d is equal to 0, the roots are real and equal. And if d is less than 0, the roots are unreal roots. They are imaginary roots. So we can write this in this form also. If b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, roots are what? Real and distinct or real and equal. unequal. Real and unequal. Real and unequal roots. If b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, roots are real and equal. Real and equal roots. Real and equal roots. Similarly, if b square minus 4ac, b square minus 4ac is less than 0, the roots are what? Unreal roots. Roots are unreal roots. So this is about the nature of roots of quadratic equation. What is the use of studying this nature of roots? So we use this concept in solving some real life situations, whether it is possible or not. For example, if you want to construct a mango field, you wanted to plant mango trees in the number of rows and number of columns where we don't know that how many rows and how many. You brought some number of trees or plants, you brought mango plants, you brought some number. You wanted to plant them in the number of rows and number of columns. In such cases, it is possible to plant all those plants of mango is possible, or to solve that kind of problems, that is real life situations, we use nature of roots. If the d value which we found, b square minus 4ac, if it is greater than or equal to 0, it is possible. If it is less than 0, it is not possible. So now we will discuss an example on the nature of the roots. Find the discriminant of the equation. Find the discriminant, that is a d, b square minus 4ac, of the equation 3x square minus 2x plus 1 by 3 is equals to 0, and hence find the nature of the roots. The nature of the roots is depending upon the discriminant. So once if we find the discriminant and observing the value of the discriminant, we can see the nature of the roots. If they are real roots, find the roots. If we observe the roots are real roots, that is b square minus 4ac is greater than or equal to 0, then find the real roots. So here three parts are there. Discriminant is 1, nature of the roots is 1, and finding the roots is 1. So 3 bits are there. We will discuss in detail. So what is the given equation? Given equation is, given quadratic equation or simply given equation is, it is 3x square minus 2x plus 1 by 3, that is equals to 0. Compare this with the general form of quadratic equation. General form of quadratic equation. What is general form of quadratic equation? Ax square plus bx plus c. Ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Compare with this general form of the quadratic equation where a is not equal to 0 here. Where a is not equal to 0. Right from this, a is equals to 3, b is equals to minus 2, and c is equals to 1 by 3. So like this, write the given data from the question. Then find discriminant. D is equals to, that is b square minus 4ac. Substitute b is equals to minus 2. Therefore it is minus 2 whole square minus 4 into a is equals to 3 into c is equals to 1 by 3. So minus 2 whole square, it is 2 square means it is 4, minus into minus it is plus. Then minus 3 ones are cancelled. Minus 4 into 1, 4 into it is 4. 4 minus 4, that is equals to 0. So now d is equal to 0 we got. So what is the nature of the roots? The roots are real roots or what? The roots are real roots and they are equal. Why they are equal? Because the discriminant is 0. Since d is equals to 0, the roots are real and equal. Roots are real and equal. So now we know the given roots are what? Real roots and they are equal. Now how do you find the roots? Use the quadratic formula. So what is quadratic formula? Quadratic formula. Use quadratic formula to find the roots. That is x is equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Now you substitute minus b is equals to minus 2. Therefore it is minus of minus 2 plus or minus square root of 0 divided by 2 into a is equals to 3. that is equals to minus into minus is plus 2 plus or minus square root of 0 it is 0, that is 2 into 3 is equal to 6, that is 2 plus 0 by 6 or 2 minus 0 by 6 we get, that is equals to x is equals to 2 plus 0 means it is 2 by 6 or 2 by 6. 2 minus 0 is also 2. Now simplify it. 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 3. 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 3. Therefore, x is equals to 1 by 3 comma 1 by 3. That the two roots are equal. The two roots are equal. So like this, we need to find the discriminant. After finding the discriminant, observe the value of the discriminant. If that value is a positive value or equal to 0, the roots are real roots. If it is equal to 0, the roots are real and equal. If the d value is greater than 0, the roots are real and unequal. If the d value is less than 0, the roots are unreal. Once if it is d value is known, then we can say the nature of the roots. And if there exist real roots means we can find the real roots by using the quadratic formula. Is it clear, children? Yes. We will continue one more sum. Now we will discuss exercise number 4.4. The first bit. Find the nature of the roots of the following quadratic equations. If the real roots exist, find them. So when we get the real roots exist, it is possible if d value is a positive value or equal to 0. That is, d is greater than or equal to 0. D is greater than or equal to 0. Real roots will exist and we can find. So what we have to find first? Find the nature of the roots means the nature of the roots is depending upon the d value. So find the d value first. For that, given equation is, what is the given equation? Here it is. Given equation is 2x square minus 3x plus 5 is equals to 0. Compare this with the general form of the quadratic equation and write a as 2 and b is equals to minus 3, c is equals to 5. C is equals to 5. So to find the nature of the roots, what we have to find? B square minus 4ac. That is b square minus 4ac is equals to, or we can write d is equals to b square minus 4ac. That is b is equals to minus 3 whole square minus 4 into a is equals to 2 and c is equals to 5. We will get it as what? Minus 3 whole square as 9 minus 4 into 2 8. 8 into 5 is 14. 9 minus 14 we will get as what? Minus 31. So d is equals to what? Minus 31, which is less than 0. Which is less than 0. Negative value we got. So what is the nature of the roots when it is d is less than 0? The roots are unreal roots. Since d is less than 0, the roots are unreal. The roots are unreal. Roots are unreal, or that is real roots does not exist. So when the real roots does not exist, we cannot find the real roots. So what you have to find here it is, we need to find d value. D is equals to minus 31 we got, that is less than 0. Therefore, the roots are unreal. That means real roots does not exist. So like this, you will find the nature of the roots and we can say whether the roots are real or unreal roots. Is it clear, children? Now we will discuss exercise number 4.4, first bit. Third question. In the first bit it is third question. Find the nature of the roots of the following quadratic equations. If the real roots exist, find them. So we need to find first it is nature of the roots. It is nature of the roots is depending on what it is, b square minus 4ac. Therefore, here given equation is what? What is the given equation? Here it is. Given equation is 2x square minus 6x plus 3, that is equals to 0. Compare this with the general form of the quadratic equation and write a as 2, b as minus 6 and c as it is 3. So to find the nature of the roots, we need to find d. So what is d? D is equals to b square minus 4ac, that is discriminant. Now here b is equals to minus 6. Therefore b square means it is minus 6 whole square minus 4 into a is equals to 2 into c is equals to 3. Now simplify. Minus 6 whole square is equals to 6 square, it is 36. Minus into minus is plus. Therefore it is plus 36. Now minus into plus minus. Minus into plus it is minus. 4 into 2, 4 2s are 8. 8 into 3 it is 8 3s are 24. That is 36 minus 24 it is 12. So d is equals to what we got, it is 12 and it is greater than 0. Since d is greater than 0, the roots are real and unequal. Real and unequal. So what kind of roots we'll get if d is greater than 0? It is real and unequal. Now we need to find the roots. So by using the quadratic formula. So what is quadratic formula? It is we studied in the previous class. It is x is equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. That is equals to minus b is equals to what it is? Minus 6. Therefore it is minus of minus 6 plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac, it is 12. So write this 12. Then we will get it is divided by 2 into a is equals to what it is? 2. 2 into 2. Now minus into minus it is plus. Plus 6 will get plus or minus root 12 divided by 2 into 2 it is 4. Now we will get here, find the prime factorization for 12. So 12 prime factorization is 2 6 are 12 and 2 3s are 6. Therefore 12 can be written as 2 into 3. That is root 12 can be written as square root of 2 into 3. That is 2 root 3. 2 root 3. Therefore it will be 6 plus or minus 2 root 3 divided by 4 is x. That is equals to x is equals to, it is a rough work, it is, this is a rough work. Now x is equals to what it is, 6 plus or minus 2 root 3 by 4. 6, it is an even number, 2 is an even number, 4 is also an even number. Take 2 common, then that is 2 into 3 plus or minus root 3 divided by 4. That is 2 1s are 2 2s are. Therefore x is equals to 3 plus or minus root 3 by 2. Therefore x is equals to 3 plus root 3 by 2, or it is 3 minus root 3 by 2. X is equals to 3 minus root 3 by 2. 3 plus root 3 by 2. Like this we get two different roots, two unequal roots we get. As I said, here it is d is equals to 12, which is greater than 0. Therefore the roots are real and unequal. So use quadratic formula, that is x is equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Substitute the values and we will reach x is equals to, two values will get, that is x is equal to 3 plus or minus root 3 by 2, that is equals to 3 plus root 3 by 2 or 3 minus root 3 by 2 are the solutions of the given quadratic equation. Is it clear, children, how to find discriminant and how to identify the nature of the roots, and if they are real roots, how to find by using the quadratic formula? We will discuss second bit from exercise number 4.4. What is the question? It is, find the values of k. Find the values of k for each of the following quadratic equations so that they have two equal roots. So that they have two equal roots. Two roots are equal roots are given for the given quadratic equations. Then find the value of k. When roots are equal, what is the condition is? What is the nature of the roots? That is d value is equal to 0. When two roots are equal, the d value is 0. So use that concept of discriminant to find the value of k. Therefore, the given equation is 2x square plus kx plus 3 is equal to 0. Now compare this with the general form of the quadratic equation and write a as 2, that is x square coefficient, and b as k, that is x coefficient, and C as 3. C as 3, that is a constant term. Now it is given the roots are equal. Roots are equal. Roots are equal. So when we get roots are equal, if D is equals to 0, roots are equal means it is, therefore D is equals to 0. What is D? It is B square minus 4AC, that is equals to 0. Now substitute in the place of B as K, therefore B square means it is K square minus 4 into A is equals to 2 and C is equals to what it is? 3, that is equals to 0. Now it is K square minus 4 into 2, 8. 8 into 3, it is 8 3s are 24. 24 is equal to 0. That is K square minus 24 is equals to 0. Now K square is equals to transpose minus 24 to the RHS, it will become square root, it is 24. That is plus 24. Now K is equals to transpose square to the RHS, it will become square root, and we will get two values, that is square root of 24 will get. Square root of 24. Write the prime factors of 24, that is 24 as 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, then 2 6s are 12, then 2 3s are 6. Therefore 24 can be written as what? 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. See here we have one pair of 2 is their factors. Therefore K is equals to what we get, it is 2 root, the remaining factors it is 2 into 3 will get 6. 2 root 3, so 2 root 6 will get K is equals to. Therefore K is equals to 2 root 6 is one value and K is equals to minus root 6 is the other value. So here we will get two values. For both the values, this quadratic equation will have the equal roots, that is 2x square plus 2 root 6 plus 2 root 6 plus 3 is equal to 0. When we substitute K is equals to 2 root 6, when we substitute K is equals to minus 2 root 6, we get 2x square minus 2 root 6 plus 3 is equal to 0. Both the equations will have the equal roots, that is same roots will be there. So like this we will find the value of K when the roots are equal. Is it clear, children? Right. Now we will discuss exercise number 4.4, the third question, that is applications of nature of roots. Is it possible to design a rectangular mango groove whose length is twice its breadth and the area is 800 meters square? If so, if it is possible, find its length and breadth. So there is a rectangular mango groove is there which is given. Is it possible to design a rectangular mango groove whose length is twice its breadth and area is 800 meters square? How can you say whether it is possible or not? So again, it is based on the concept of discriminant, that is the value of b square minus 4ac. So first we need to prepare a quadratic equation to find length and breadth of the mango groove. That is the first exercise concept. That is by taking the unknown as x or y, some variable, and with these given statements we will make a quadratic equation. After preparing the quadratic equation, identify the d value. If d value is greater than 0, if d value is positive value greater than 0, then we get it is possible. If it is not greater than 0, then it is not possible. So first step is we have to make a quadratic equation. So let you take if it is possible. If it is possible, this is the mango groove of rectangular shape whose length is twice its breadth. Therefore breadth is depending on the length. Let this is the breadth, it is x, and this is 2 times x, that is 2 into x, it is 2x, twice its breadth. So now the first part of the problem it is we have to make the quadratic equation. Let the breadth of the breadth be x meters. Let the breadth be x meters. Length is equals to what? 2 times of its breadth, that is 2 into x, that is 2x meters. 2x meters. And area is given. What is area of the rectangular groove? It is 800 meters square. Now, what is the area of a rectangle? Area of a rectangle is equal, therefore, length into breadth. Area of rectangle is equals to length into breadth. That is equals to area of the garden, which is equals to 800 meters square, or it is 800. We will ignore the units while we are solving the problem. Now, length into breadth. Length is equals to 2x and breadth is equals to x. That is equals to 800. 2x into x, it is 2x square is equals to 800. Now, what it is? It's a quadratic equation or not? So, transpose 2 to that side, will get x square is equals to 800 by 2. That is 2 ones are 2, 2 400s are 400. Therefore, x square is equals to what it is? 400 we got. We have to check whether it is possible or not. So, transpose 400 to this or HS, that is LHS. X square minus 400 is equal to 0. Now you compare here, we don't have the middle term, that is the x term is not there, and we have constant is there, and here we have what is a value, that is x square coefficient is 1 is there. Now compare this quadratic equation which we got with the general form of quadratic equation and write a is equals to 1, that is x square coefficient, and b is equals to 0. Why it is 0? Because it is there is no x term, means it is 0, and c is equals to what? Minus 400. Now find d, that is equals to b square minus 4ac, which is equals to b square means it is 0 square minus 4 into a is equals to 1 and c is equals to minus 400. That is equals to 0 square means it is 0, minus into plus minus, minus into minus it is plus, 4 into 1, 4 into 400 is equals to 4 4s are 16, 1600. That is 1600 we got. D is equals to 1600, which is greater than 0. Now if it is greater than 0 means, is it possible to design a rectangular mango groove? Yes, it is possible to design a rectangular mango groove. It is depending on the D value, that is discriminant. Now we will continue. As D is greater than 0, since D is greater than 0, therefore it is possible to design, a rectangular mango groove. It is possible. Now if it is possible, then find the length and breadth. So here breadth is nothing but what it is? X. Length is equals to 2x. Solve this quadratic equation by using what it is, quadratic formula. Then we get x value. So x is equals to what? Minus b. X quadratic formula it is. We are using the quadratic formula, or you can use what it is the other method also, it is factorization method also you can use. So now here x square minus 400 is equals to 0. Quadratic formula, x is equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. That is minus b is equal to 0 plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac, it is 1600 divided by 2 into a is equals to 1. Minus 0 means it is 0. Then plus or minus square root of 1600 is equals to what it is? 40. Square root of 16 is equals to, how can you find its square root? How can you find its square root of 1600? 1600 can be written as what? 16 into 100. Square root of 16 it is 4 and square root of 100 it is 10. That is equals to 40 will get. Square root of 1600 will get what it is? 40. Therefore plus or minus 40 divided by 2 into 1 it is 2. We got it. Now plus or minus 40 by 2 means here two values we are getting. X is equals to 40 by 2 or minus 40 by 2. That is 2 ones are, 2 twos are, 2 zeros are, 2 ones are, 2 twos are, 2 zeros are. That is 22s are 40. X is equals to 20 or x is equals to minus 20. What is x? It is representing, it is representing breadth. Breadth is also a kind of length. Length is never negative, as length is never negative as length is never negative, therefore ignore x is equals to minus 20. Therefore ignore x is equals to minus 20. Hence x is equals to 20. We will consider what is x here. It is x is nothing but it is the breadth. As I said, length is never negative. Length is nothing but breadth. Breadth is also a kind of length. It is a distance. Therefore, breadth is equals to, that is x. Breadth is equals to what it is? 20 meters. Then length is equals to what it is? 2 times of its breadth. That is 2 into x, which is equals to 2 into 20. That is 40 meters. So now length is equals to 20 meters and breadth is equals to 40 meters. You can verify. Area of the rectangle is equals to 20 into 40. We will get 2 4s are 800 meters square, which is given here. So like this, we can check whether it is possible to design a given shape by framing the quadratic equation with the given data and by observing the d value, that is b square minus 4ac. If it is more than 0 or equal to 0, it is possible. If it is not, if it is less than 0, it is not possible. Once it is possible, use the quadratic formula and find the length and breadth. Did you understand, children? This is, I hope you understand. I hope you understand today's class, and your homework it is exercise number 4.4, question number 1 second bit, question number 2 second bit, question number 4 and question number 5. This is your homework and complete it. So with this quadratic equation chapter we have finished. So what are the topics which we studied in the quadratic equation chapter? First it is comparison between quadratic polynomial and quadratic equation. Identifying quadratic equations, that is checking or verifying quadratic equations as given equations. Then framing the quadratic equation for statement problems. Then third, the major concept it is finding the solutions of quadratic equations. In this we studied 3 methods. One, it is a factorization method, that is by splitting the middle term. Second method, it is a method of completing the square. Third method, it is a quadratic formula. And the last concept of this chapter is nature of the roots we studied. If d is greater than 0, roots are real and unequal. If d is equals to 0, roots are real and equal. If d is less than 0, the roots are unreal, that is imaginary roots, and their applications we studied. Thank you very much. I hope you understand.